Okay, YouTubers out there, this is MVA 1985, and I wanted to do a review on the JetBoil. I know there's tons of reviews out there, but I kind of wanted to just do a review on it. Got mine last year, haven't really used it, but so I'm just kind of demoing, see what we can bring to boil here in 2 minutes, or 2 cups of water. But while we're waiting for, we'll get that set up, and while we're waiting for that, I'll show you a couple of the other stoves that I have used over the years. I don't know if any of you can guess what's in that gray plastic box there in the background, behind that mountain house. The mountain house is just, it serves to, and it takes 2 cups of water. I'm not going to make it, but that's just an example of, like, if you go backpacking or camping, and that gray, there's a stove in that gray box back there. But anyways, along with the JetBoil, you have the handle, you have the neoprene on the side to keep it all insulated. You have the lid, which does reduce cooking time. Sometimes when fuel is, I don't want to say scarce, but you don't want to carry a ton of fuel when you go backpacking or camping. But the lid can reduce the cooking time. So I'm going to try and do this one hand. I'm videoing with my iPhone, but I've seen some other JetBoils out there that have the like a translucent type lid. This one is solid black. It's the personal cooking system, and then this is the this is the stove part itself right there. The little piezoelectric starter right there. You got your knob that adjusts the flame level, and then there's a little push button right there that starts it up. And then this is all self-contained, supposed to be self-contained. This is the 100-gram fuel canister, specifically JetBoil's fuel canister. And I'll just take the plastic cap off of that for now. This stove part screws right down on top of that. Again, this is all handheld, so apologize. See, you can't do things one-handed if you improvise. And then the JetBoil has this plastic cup. Some of the other JetBoils that I've seen have a kind of a, I don't know, it seems a little bit more fragile cup on them. This one seems a little bit sturdier. Some of the other reviews that I've seen on YouTube. Let me pull this off here a second, just hold on. Okay, there you go. You got the 1 cup, and you have the bottom part right here that you could dent this. Most people are fairly careful with their stoves. You do want to be careful, but this just sits down right on top and it interlocks. That's what keeps it on there. Now, my personal cooking system did not come with the leg stands. I know some of the other ones do, but it's something that I'd like to buy. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this puppy up. You can hear the gas. There we go. Put in my water real quick. That's 2 cups of water. Sorry I didn't show you down in there. Inside that cup, there is a line that marks off 2 cups. So, like I said, most of my camping, buddy of mine and I would go winter camping, and so you know, used to take, use white gas, stuff like this. Some of the stoves could be really heavy, but there's already bubbles starting. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's already bubbles starting to be down at the bottom. I'm sure it'll go a little bit quicker. I'm just going to set that lid on top of there, and as I continued on with my backpacking, I moved to other stoves. This is the first JetBoil I've had, but I had this stove that I got from Camp Pro. It's called a Mark III mini stove. It's actually kind of cool. It's got two pieces right here, and then you have this end going to your gas, and this becoming part of the stove. This obviously is this is the burner, and this is the underside of your stove, and your burner goes in there, and this piece attaches on the bottom, just screws all together, and then this obviously screws onto the to the gas canister. But I'm gonna set that aside. Actually, this is like super compact, really lightweight. Maybe not as lightweight as some of the other more modern stoves that are made out of titanium, but that can cost you a lot of money. My JetBoil actually cost me, got it at Gander Mountain for $89, so really wasn't bad. I'm gonna check this real quick. Okay. You don't just have to use JetBoil's proprietary blend. I checked this canister before I started filming to make sure that it fit, and it does fit. It's got the same top, so any of the modern fuel canisters are going to work. This is called a Gigapower Snow Peak, made for camping. Like I said, my buddy and I would we'd go winter camping. We'd throw our backpacks on and we'd hike into an area and set up camp, and then basically day hike from there. Checking that again. Oh. Flame went out there for a second. Let me get this puppy going. There's some Chili Mac by Mountain House. Not making it. You can see I wrote the expiration date on there, 5/2017. So I'm gonna hang on to that for a little while because it's in my kind of bug out bag, little kit I keep in my back of my car, along with the JetBoil. I keep water in my car too. I drink it as I go along and I replace it. Yeah, you can start to hear it now. Okay, no prizes for guessing what's in the gray box, but because I don't have anything to give away. But this, I'll tell you what, is an oldie but a goodie. I wouldn't part with this for almost anything. And it is a Coleman white gas stove. This puppy, check that out. You can see all the steam coming off of that. Ah, son of a gun. Yeah, turning that down. Again, burns you can get burns a number of ways when you're out backpacking. It can be from the stove. It can be from you can see the steam coming off it. Hopefully you can see that. Steam's just pouring off of that. Go ahead and turn that off because it is definitely rolling boil in there. Flame can burn you. Containers can burn you. This container has a neoprene cover on it, so it's warm, but not unpleasant. You can leave your hand on it. I'd be careful about some of the other areas that I would touch, but like like I said, you can feel the warmth through the neoprene. And I'll be a little bit more careful taking the stop off. But it was it was at a rolling boil, no doubt. You'd see all the steam coming out of that little hole. But anyways, my good old Coleman model model 508 stove, white gas, dependable, rugged. You know, pressure goes down. All you got to do, pressure back up. I might do a review on this stove too, just because Coleman is a classic stove. But the new stoves out there today are definitely more lightweight and such. The JetBoil, obviously you can see works excellent. Got 2 cups boiling very quickly, even before I could finish showing you the couple of the other stoves that I had sitting out here. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed seeing me get scalded. Learn what not to do. One time I took my son, actually went camping with us, and had some hot water. Accidentally, he spilled some rolling boil hot water on himself, and first thing we did was get cool water and just doused him in it, and he was perfectly fine. So, but again, be careful. JetBoil is, a good stove for, you can be camping, you can be day hiking if you want to, make a quick meal or whatever. Something you want to throw in the trunk of your car. Can be, especially for you out there in the the Northwest or whatever that may have like a lot of snow, to get trapped in your car or whatever. The canister, I have written on the bottom, will run approximately 60 minutes. So they say you can do 10 liters of water, or 10 or 12 liters of water with that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Please leave feedback down underneath the bottom. And again, I might do a review on that old Coleman stove. Maybe I can get a better setup camera-wise. So appreciate you guys checking it out. And please leave your comments in the bottom. Thanks a lot, guys.